Hey guys, welcome back. So I came up with a list of 8 productivity tips that I use that actually really help me get my work done and get everything in on time. There's one or two things on this list that maybe you might have heard of before. Some of it is stuff I've just come up with that I've realized work for me. But either way, I think you'll find at least one or two things on this list that will be helpful to you, and I just want to share them with you. So let's just go ahead and get started. So the first thing that really helps me be productive is brain dumping. So if you don't know what brain dumping is, it's basically just writing down every thought that's in your head, everything that's mumbling around in there, anything that's keeping you distracted. Maybe it's just like making your grocery list. Maybe it's writing down food you're craving at the moment. Anything that's just on your mind, just get it down onto paper or into your notes app and out of your brain. I do this all the time. My thoughts are always getting jumbled up in my brain, and I have such a hard time focusing when I have just a million things going on. So what I do, I just pull out my phone or pull out, if I have my notebook near me, I just write down all the thoughts that are jumbling around up there. It doesn't matter what they are, if they make any sense. Sometimes they're video ideas. I just get them all out. Once they're out of my brain onto paper, I find it so much easier to get back to the task at hand. Not only have I acknowledged the thought, I've put it down somewhere where I know that I can come back to it. So at another time when I'm not working, it's all there. I can go to it if I need it, but for now, it's out of my way. Number 2 is something that I learned here on YouTube. I don't remember exactly where I learned it from. I was trying to look it up and I can't find it. So if you know, or if I think of it, I will definitely credit whoever I got this from down below, but it is the 2-minute rule. So basically what that is when you walk into a room of your house, or maybe you get in your car or wherever, look around. If there's anything that needs to be done that can be done in under 2 minutes, just do it. Right then, right there. Maybe you walk into your bedroom and you see a glass on your nightstand from last night. Walk it back to your kitchen and put it in the dishwasher. If there's a blanket just thrown on the couch, pick it up, fold it, put it down. Anything that's going to take you less than 2 minutes, if you just do it as soon as you see it, not only are you completing more tasks because you're doing all these things, you're also freeing up that mind space for other things that need to be done. Number 3 is something that I learned from Sarah Landry, aka The Bird's Papaya on Instagram. You probably already follow her. If you don't, you definitely should. Something that she put on her stories once was timing tasks that you dread doing. Maybe either because you hate them or you think they're going to take you forever. The next time you do that task, time yourself so that you have a realistic expectation of how long that task actually takes. So the last time I had a load of laundry to be put away, I set a timer on my phone right before I started doing it, did the task. I did it without doing anything else. I didn't pick up my phone. I didn't do anything else. I just did the task, got all my clothes put away. And then when I was finished, I stopped the timer. I saw exactly how much time it took to do it, and it was so much less than I had been building up in my brain. So now I know the next time that I need to get the clothes out of the dryer and put them away, that it's only going to take that amount of time out of my day. Knowing exactly how much time it takes eases some of that mental dread. So speaking of laundry, number 4 is to, if you can, if you have a working washer and dryer in your house, do a load of laundry every single day. Look, nobody likes doing laundry. We all hate it. It takes forever. You have to be home. You have to be on top of it. Every hour you have to switch the laundry out and do all this stuff. It's so much easier to take 20 minutes out of every single day, put a load of laundry into the washer, wash it, put it into the dryer, dry it, take it out and put it away, than it is to wait until Saturday or Sunday or whatever day that it is that you do your laundry typically and do multiple loads. Do it over and over and over all day long. Number 5 is something that totally works for me. Not only do I have daily to-do lists, I do what I call a rolling to-do list. So every day when I make my to-do list for that day, I look at the day before. Any tasks that I didn't complete the day before gets moved to the next day. So if I didn't do it on Monday, it gets moved to Tuesday. If I still didn't do it on Tuesday, it gets moved to Wednesday, and so forth. Seeing it not checked off every day that I don't do it emphasizes the fact that it hasn't been done yet, and it helps me to prioritize that specific thing. For me, it's usually something that I really dread and hate doing. If it doesn't get done, I just move it along, and it helps me prioritize that task and get around to it eventually. Number 6 seems oversimplified, but I'm going to explain it anyway. Schedule yourself a start time and break times. I don't mean like at 8 o'clock every day, that's when I'm going to work, and at 4:15 every day, that's when I'm going to take my break or whatever. I mean, do it fluidly, if that makes sense. I'm going to explain. So what I do if I'm having trouble, I don't do this all the time, but if I'm having trouble getting to something, or if I'm in the middle of work that I really don't want to be doing and I really want to stop and just scroll on Instagram or something, I look at the time and I force myself to work until the next half hour. So if it's 12:15, then I work till 12:30. If it's 12:53, then I work till 1 o'clock. And once it hits that next half hour, that's when I can take my break. And reversely, if I'm stuck in a Instagram scroll, or I'm just digging around on my phone doing something else and I know I need to get back to work, I do the same thing. I look at the time and I give myself until the next half hour to continue doing what I'm doing before I get back to work. So again, if it's 12:02, I give myself until 12:30. If it's 12:58, I give myself until 1 o'clock. And then once it hits that next half hour, that's when I get back to work. It's like making a very mini fluid schedule that's so much easier to stick to than a rigid, at this time I do this, at this time I do this, at this time I do that. Number 7 is to reward yourself, and not just to reward yourself, but being very intentional about rewarding yourself. We all deserve rewards all the time. I don't think that we as humans, we as women, get rewarded nearly enough for the things that we do. So make a list of things that you want to reward yourself with. If it's for small tasks, make a list of the small stuff. If I get all the laundry done today, then I'll treat myself with a Target run. If I get the bathroom cleaned up, I'll get Chick-fil-A for lunch. Little things that will help you just get to the task and get it done, because you know you're going to give yourself a little something afterwards. And you can also do this with big things. So keep a list of big things that you want to reward yourself with. So I am very, very, very big on the treat yourself mentality, but I do think you have to earn it just a little bit. And number 8, I think this is the most important one, because we're so inclined to compare ourselves to others. I think that you need to define what productivity means to you, because you can watch 1,000 of these YouTube videos of productivity tips, or, a productive day in my life, or read any amount of articles on how to be productive and what productivity means, like in the workplace or whatever. It's not a one-size-fits-all thing. You have to find what productivity means to you. So if all you can manage to do is one thing per day, if you do that one thing, then that's a productive ass day, okay? If all you have time for, if all you have energy for at the end of the day is that 2 minutes to fold the blanket on your couch before you go to bed, if you get that blanket folded, that's productive. If you have all the time in the world and you can and want to do a million things per day and you get all those million things done, that's productive for you. Don't compare yourself to what other people are producing, or what other people say you should be doing, or what other people are putting on the internet that they're doing every single day. Decide what productivity means to you and then strive to reach that. The only person that you need to be comparing yourself to is the person that you were yesterday. None of the rest of it matters. If you can find that point, if you can achieve that and find that balance in your life, you're going to be so much more productive than if you're constantly trying to keep up with what everybody else seems like they're doing. Trust me, I have learned this lesson the hard way over and over and over again. The only person that matters is yourself, and you just need to work on making yourself proud. And if you make yourself proud, that's going to make me proud. And then we're just going to be in a happy little bubble of productive bliss together. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. So that is it for today's video. I really encourage you to try at least one of the things on this list. If you do, let me know about it in the comments down below. Let me know if any of this helps you. If you have any more productivity tips, please, please, please share them with me. You guys know I'm always looking for recommendations and new things to try out. If you like this video, please consider maybe giving it a thumbs up, hitting the subscribe button if you haven't already. I mean, it's free. And I will see you right here in my next video. Bye!